Most people are not aware of the economic importance of embarrassment. You see, embarrassment is the emotional tax you pay in order to gain future economic leverage. In other words, the willingness to endure embarrassment has direct, measurable financial implications. Think of embarrassment as equity in your future success. The more embarrassment you are willing to own now, the more upside you will own later. I'm particularly talking about it from an economic standpoint because I want you to understand how your fear of embarrassment directly affects your pockets. Most people avoid embarrassment at all costs. That means the economic upside becomes available to the few who don't mind being embarrassed. I'll break it down. Embarrassment is a wealth filter. It repels the timid and rewards the bold. This is because your embarrassment tolerance is directly linked to your risk tolerance and therefore your wealth ceiling. The fastest growing online brands are the ones who document their journey, including the awkward parts. Your cringe phase is often what builds connection between you and the early adopters. And you know that attention is the new oil. Look, let me tell you what embarrassment is. Embarrassment is what happens when your inner ambition is faster than your current ability and the world notices it. So your awkward podcast with bad audio, your first public speaking gig where your voice was shaking, your early content with very low likes and views and cringe edits, the rock MVP you are pitching to a seasoned investor. What all of these scenarios are saying is that embarrassment is growth in real time. It means you are stretching beyond your comfort zone. And if that's the phase you're in right now, congratulations. Keep growing. Keep embracing that embarrassment. You won't be in that phase for much longer. You see, what people don't realize is that embarrassment is the price.
Rome wasn't built in a day. There has to be time that you have to go through the fire. You have to be tested. You have to take out time to build certain skills, to learn certain things, to work on MVPs, like you just mentioned. Like there are things we call the growth phase, and like going through the fire. People that have everything handed to them often miss out on this phase, but there are times where the first episode of your stream, the first episode of your podcast, the first minimum viable product, like you said, like a website, like something you just do, might not be as catchy or as trendy as it is, but the key thing is you just have to start. And I love what this brother is saying right here. I think his handle is called Prayer Blast. I'm giving him a follow because it's crazy. Even when you start a business and you're trying to make sales, things go. And once things pick up, things just start growing exponentially. The important thing is to always put that effort and keep on going and keep on going and keep on going and just striving and pushing and making sure you are always out there. Don't bother about the audio. Don't bother about the setup. That's the mistake many of us made. Look at me now. I had to get this mic and get different things. I could have started all these things long ago, but I kept on limiting myself. Now I have to lights. I've had this ring light for the longest. I had to say, okay, until I get this thing or get that before I start doing stuff. Like it is just you limiting yourself and everything. And I've discovered that, and the amount of action I've taken in recent time after discovering these peculiar things has just been exponential. Just in a little amount of time, I've thought of, okay, what can I do? What can this business? What can I sort out? What can, things just start moving so fast and one after the other. And I don't even have any reason to just slow down. Like, it is just freaking amazing. Action. Just take action. Procrastination is, the killer of dreams. And
hashtag on transformation. Most people don't fail because they are not talented. No, they fail because they are too self-aware too early.
Too embarrassed. Imagine I had someone I was discussing to for us to have truly partner up together and make content and all of that. And this person was concerned about how she would look. She needed, to be so self-conscious and just making sure everything about her face, her aesthetic is perfect. Like is literally grey. Look now. As I'm streaming, another problem. See Nigerian's problem now. I ran out of power. But the thing is, even if one runs out of power or all these kind of things, it wouldn't stop your dream. That's just one thing I can tell you. It wouldn't stop your dream. Look at, I might have things to replace or get an alternate source of power, but these things are not always there from the beginning. One just has to strive, move, start working, start building, start just putting in that effort. One day you would break even. You just continue doing things, doing things, doing things. And talking about that, I have a new business coming up, dealing with augmented reality. And just watch out on this space. You could follow my channel. I'll be posting what I've been working on and edited in recent times. Like, it's totally fantastic. It's a way for entrepreneurs to connect and network more. So that would be that. Let me just head back to this reaction.
Speaking of embarrassment, I'm here in my Arsenal jersey, unequivocally saying it that we will beat PSG tonight. Now, will it be embarrassing for me if we lose? Yes. But do I care? Absolutely not.